these barrels.
Did you used to be able to go down here and
Yeah, you could always.
in the original?
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Do you know if like this room existed or?
Yes, I've collected it in the original cartridge like game before that one. But
The
you
stop
have,
and swap egg?
yeah, but I've collected all of them and the ice key before. But yeah, you have to enter those stupid long codes.
And as we mentioned before, they don't do anything.
That was a lucky guess. So yeah, you can break all of these barrels or kegs.
Do they have enemies or something?
No, I got beer in them.
Beer?
Wine. 1882.
That's a pretty good year.
Yeah. Probably pretty matured by 1997. When did it come out? Was it 99 or?
I'll have to look that one up. I thought the first game was pretty early in the cycle, and the second game was really quite late. But
Yeah.
it could be.
That sounds about right, actually.
I could be wrong on that one.
Yeah. Alright, so that's what we got down there. That's a pretty easy one. Got the stop and swap egg, but yeah. So there's another stop and swap egg in here somewhere, I think. It's in one of the windows.
Do you want to mention, Nick, at all about the certain exciting news that Nintendo has this month? The new device they may be releasing this month.
This month? Oh, what, the new console?
Yep.
The Wii U that we talked about last episode.
Yeah. How excited are you?
I am extremely excited, especially because they've already announced the release of the next Zelda game as well, and I'm like a fiend for Zelda. So
Yeah. You do seem to like your Zelda.
I love my Zelda. Alright. Well, I'm just trying to remember. Do we go down here as Banjo and Kazooie, or do we come back as the transformation? Well, let's go have a look. We'll get these notes and we'll have a look down there and see if we can do anything now. Okay, don't really need those.
Was that a thing? Do you remember when you were a bit younger, say around 10 years ago or so,
Yeah.
when the 64 was... Oh, this is longer than that. When the 64 was in its prime, could you go and hire 64 games? Was that a thing that happened, or?
Yeah, you could, definitely. And you could hire like the consoles and everything from just your local video library, or whatever you call it. Video Easy for Australia is a pretty common one. You could hire the actual console and a few games if
Bit
you
of a
wanted
try
to.
it before you buy it kind of thing?
Yeah, which was pretty cool, I thought. Because I don't think you can do that anymore, can you? Hire consoles?
Yeah, I can't say that for anything, but I think the whole video hiring places business kind of is dying. Most of it's done online these days.
Yeah, and they even have vending machines now that you get movies out of.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know
weird.
what next. Vending machines buy bloody anything in them.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of weird though, to be honest. Let's have a look. What do we got? Some notes. That doesn't really help, so let's try and...
Well, you're in an interesting place.
Shut up. This is a good view.
That's a pretty good view.
Anyway. Yeah, so there's a jiggy down there which we can get. I'm just trying to think if we get it now. Let's just see what happens. Just swim down there slowly, because these trees, the whippy lashy trees or whatever, are a massive pain in the ass.
Whip it good.
You can see there's a little hole in the bottom of the bucket for reasons I won't go into now.
There's a hole in my bucket.
Well,
My
fix
bucket.
it then, you lazy. I
But
don't want
I'm
to say the
a-
next word because that's pretty rude.
Well, I'm a tradesman and I can't be stuffed.
Oh, I'll just get some duct tape and a little. Anyway, what I think we'll do now is... Oh, is that a Mumbo skull? Let's grab that quickly. What I think we'll do now is go and check out this main house. As you can see on the right there. We'll go see what we can do in there. Are you serious, dude? Come on. And basically, yeah, you can smash a few of the windows to get in. That's how you do it. I think you can actually break the main door down as well. We'll have a look. I know I'm saying a lot of I thinks, but I literally can't remember very well. So.
It's been a bit of a while.
Been a bit of a while.
Don't start this again.
Starting this one. Got some cool whip. Whoops, what about that? Yeah, I'll just do that.
This isn't a very nice like house. Like tiny, no furniture, just ugly portraits.
Yeah, it's not that nice, is it? And I don't think that. Yeah, this room's kind of shitty because there's literally nothing here.
Must be something. You walk in the portraits or something?
No.
Can you hit the portraits?
Nah. Hang on. But there's a lot of rooms though, so I think some of them are just sort of refill rooms. Does that make sense? Now this one is interesting.
This is a much bigger room.
Yeah, exactly. Basically he's asleep and you have to try and sneak up and steal his jigsaw. But you can't yet. So this guy's called Nappa for obvious reasons. Even though he's awake now. So yeah, we have to actually come in from the top of that room, I think, to get that one, which we'll see when we progress up the house.
Is he named Nappa because of his nappy hair?
He puts nappy sand in it.
Nappy sand's a cleaning product in Australia, guys.
Yeah. I've put my shoes in it many a time. Oh, that's not a thingy. Yeah, it's really good.
What?
It's good stuff.
Cleaning product?
It's so good, man.
This? An infomercial?
Mate, it's so good. Because I accidentally stood in this massive like tan bark puddle, and yeah, pretty much like a brown. It was a white shoe and it came out completely brown. And I soaked it in nappy sand overnight, hung it out to dry in the sun the next day, and we're good to go. Bob's your Uncle Mac.
This sounds like the fact that you can remember this sounds like it was a terrible moment of your childhood.
No, it's just happened many times. That's all.
I think you should watch where you're going. Where's all this tan bark? What kind of life do you live? Why are you always in tan bark, Nick? Are you always hanging out at children's playgrounds?
All the time.
It seems that way.
Where do you hang out?
Well, not at kids' playgrounds.
Isn't that where the cool kids go?
Well, it's where a certain kind of people go.
Yeah, anyway. Before this gets a little bit out of hand, I'm just going to start talking about the game again. Basically, that room I was just in where you saw that hollow honeycomb, I have to... Oh, okay. This is another room which has...
bog.
And the toilet. Toilets. Logay. Yeah, you could hear that music, so obviously this is the room that has the
Loggo the boggo.
has the egg in it. I'm just trying to remember where the egg is though.
Loggo.
Maybe you have to actually like... Oh, man. Ah, there it is. Oh, found it.
That was pretty difficult.
How the hell didn't we see that? Alright, so we have to come back in this room later as well and do something with that
I'd be
toilet.
interested to know the differences. Do you remember if that room exists in the original?
Yeah, the room existed, but just the egg like appears when you enter the code above logo.
Oh, okay.
So that room's always been in there, definitely. Yep. Go away. What kind of bat? Those bats literally look like bears, but purple and with wings. Such pain in the ass, this. Come on, land on the gutter. Thank you. Oh, and you can hear another ginger. There he is. Yes. It looks like we're getting to the point where we will actually need to go see Mumbo to do.
Nick, I'm gutted.
You're really just draining my happiness away here, dude. I think you should be entering the pun counter this time because there's so many you have to do. I can't be bothered to do them all, but I will. So don't get too excited. Well, you would have seen them already. What are you serious?
Yes.
Alrighty, good. Now, what do we do in this room? I don't remember.
There's a chest.
There's a ginger up there.
A ginger.
Oops. He's on. Yes. I thought you could do something with this chest, but maybe not. Okay. Well, we know there's a chest here, so if we can't find like a jiggy or whatever, then we might have to come back here. So that's cool. That's all checked out. Let's go check the other one, the other window, the other side. Right.
None of these rooms seem to have doors. Like the only way you can get into them are through that particular window. Seems like a really useless room.
It's pretty good, mate. It's well designed. Evan's actually studying design at university.
An
so
architect probably designed it.
Yeah, so he'll have all these little in-jokes with himself about design. No, I don't really understand them either, so...
Because say it with me, children. Architects are useless. I didn't say that.
Ease up, Turbo. Alright, let's go have a look up here. Oh yeah, so this is how we get... is it? Oh, okay, I get it. So basically, the reason... This is going to look really cool if I go into first person view. Oh my god. Anyway, so the reason I got caught before, doesn't matter how much noise you make, right? You just can't stand on the wooden floor. I can literally like do whatever I want. So if I'm jumping on the chairs, it's fine.
Yeah, man, they're cushioned.
Grunty's gold, how it shone. She'll be mad, now it's gone. Isn't mad, my boot I'll put up your useless spooty butt. That didn't rhyme.
Was that accent really required, Nick? I don't think you needed to insult the Norwegians. Like
Well, I mean, you know, unless I pronounced it put, I don't think it was ever going to rhyme. I mean, putt, sorry. I'll putt my boot up your... What's a polite way of saying this? Sphinxinator.
No comment.
Yeah, no comment. Alright, so I think we've just about done everything we can do.
Was that a flight pad in the middle of that room?
Was
On
it?
the table?
Was it?
The blue circle?
It probably was, actually. That's a good point. I just can't... I don't know if it's actually... You can actually get anything with it. Oh, actually... There's a chandelier up here. Oh, it's a life. Okay, so that's what you get.
Is that it?
So, yeah. So, but yeah, good point. At least we can show everyone that it is here. No, not worth it. Don't even care. Don't even care.
You're gonna lose all your lives now, and you're gonna wish you had that life.
I hope not. Yes. All right. So let's go check out Hazy Maze Cave, and that's not where it is. Because Hazy Maze Cave is definitely not a Super Mario 64 level.
Oh, it's scary.
Okay. So I'm just gonna run away for the time being. I'm gonna go check everything out. Over
What's
here.
his business?
With what? I don't
You.
know. I don't know. He's just been a full-time jerk. It's his job. No.
A ghoul time?
He's having a ghoul time. Okay. There's another ginger. Ah, that was all of them. No worries. Alright. What's that? Jiggy number 7? 8. Jesus. Alright. Nearly done. And I know exactly where the last 2 jiggies are as well. Have we got both of the honeycombs? No, we have to get that as our little transformation as well.
I'm gonna hedge my bets and guess that there's another honeycomb piece in here. What? Not sorry, a jigsaw piece in this maze somewhere.
Not gonna lie, that was actually a good one. I'll give you that one. Hedge my guess. Okay.
Are you Sean?
That was a bit subpar. Where are we going? Okay.
Maybe you should just leave.
Ah, shut up. Dude. Come on. We want people to subscribe, not send letter bombs in the mail. Over email, because that's how that works. Let's grab... Alright, let's go to Mumbo Skull. I've been saying it for too long. I can't resist any longer. And that's what we're doing. So we have 4 things we need to do now. We need to get 2 more jigsaw pieces. We need to get 1 more hollow honeycomb. And then we need to get... We'll just grab that life that we saw in the maze there.
You're gonna be a bat!
Well, that was unexpected. It was really out of the blue. And no, I'm not going to be a bat.
Damn it!
Come on, Evan. You got to guess before we get there.
Cockroach.
No. Cockroach. What the... Nice guess, but no.
Hedgehog.
Yep. You got it, Evan. It was a hedgehog. Why does the wall have eyes?
Why not?
I don't know if I can see it. Look at it. Just check there's nothing else up here.
That could be a horror movie. The walls have eyes.
Sounds like another movie, you know, with like mountainous regions. You know?
Mountainous regions.
The mountainous regions have eyes. I'm gonna put that one to the blockbuster and see what happens.
Nick, the valleys have eyes.
We're a vegetable, see?
Fuck off!
We're a pumpkin.
Fuck off! That was unexpected. No, you made that sound easy. No, that's not an animal. Being a pumpkin is not an animal.
What? It was an animal.
What? What on earth can being a pumpkin get you?
And you see the top of it?
Being a crocodile or something is pretty awesome. Being a pumpkin, like, oh wow.
It's awesome, dude. No fall damage. It makes a squishy sound when you land. See, look.
That's fucking useless.
It's tops, mate. It's your favourite. What we can do here now...
Just make a nice soup. I don't know. Is that your power?
Oops.
Tastes good in the soup?
No, we have 0 power, unfortunately. We're just an awesome pumpkin, man. Okay. Now, I'm just trying to remember where these last few notes will be, but I think they'll be in areas we haven't actually gone to pumpkin. See, this is the other way you could have got that jigsaw in here. Is actually just come in here as a pumpkin, which is kind of cool.
So you cheated again, Nick.
Oh my god, you're ruthless, mate. Where are we going? Evan, where are we going? Jesus. We're going to the roof. We're going to
Sounded like a racing car there, man.
What kind of racing you been watching? Formula .0000001s.
Yeah, mate. It's the 2cc engine class.
Yeah, buddy. So this is kind of interesting. So you're going here, right? And as you can see, oh, here's the notes at least. So there's all 100 notes. Cool. There's a jigsaw, right? And we can't actually reach it. And there's all that other stuff we have to do on the roof as well as a pumpkin. So what you have to do, unfortunately, is venture back into the maze of annoyingness. And you can actually hear him when he walks. He goes boing, 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 boing. I love the sound effects in this game. And I think there's a hole in the wall somewhere for us to sneak through. Maybe. Possibly. Just gotta figure out where it is. So... there it is. Okay, cool. So, where's this Mumbo skull? There it is. So there's the Mumbo skull.
You totally haven't played this game before.
No, I've never played it before. Never ever. What we want to do now is, as you can see, it sort of bridges over to the roof over here. So what we're going to do is literally hop over onto the roof. And you get good traction as a pumpkin as well. It's good.
I've never thought I would ever hear that statement in my entire life.
I think it's a pretty common statement. I hear it all the time. And you can sneak down this. Not gonna lie, I should have done that last because now I have to go back up again. So sorry about that.
Good job.
Yeah, thanks, mate. But yeah, real talk though. What do you reckon? Have you had any like actual ideas of what we could possibly do for our next LP?
I don't know, there's a few suggestions. One, because you've been playing this 64 game from your childhood, I could pop in a PS1 game
From yours?
from mine. Although
good
my
idea.
PlayStation 3 just died.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Other than that, I was thinking, as I mentioned before, some indie games. Just, I've been really liking a couple of games out at the moment, made by some smaller teams. One's Hotline Miami. Another one is, what's the other one?
Flush down a toilet.
Natural Selection 2. That's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually that looks cool. What was that game I keep forgetting the name of where you're like a rabbit running around?
You're a rabbit.
Yeah, and you're like, it's like being developed. You got like the alpha version.
Overgrowth.
Yeah.
That seems pretty cool.
Yeah. So, what's the update of that? At the
It's
moment?
just about 2 people working on it, 2 or 3 people, so it's taking a long time.
Yeah. Where's it?
They're still, they're doing weekly updates, which is great because it shows you that it isn't dead. And then, each week show improvements, and each week they release a new new alpha, sorry,
Yeah.
for you to test.
So what have you what have you seen? Where is it up to at the moment? How far do you think it's off?
I'll admit,
So they're still on alphas, are they?
I haven't played it for a little bit, but they're definitely still on alphas, and they're just kind of, the guy's been getting the fighting system up to up to par, and
Yeah.
it's got some pretty good. I think it'll be a pretty good game when it gets released. The problem I see is the guy's great at making these great engines and these great. Seriously, it's really impressive. But I don't know how good he's going to be at actually putting a game around this engine.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair
Like,
enough.
if you'll be able to make a good single player and multiplayer game and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So what I'm doing now basically is I forgot to bust that gate down as Banjo and Kazooie, but you can go. I think you can go down through there as a pumpkin, and it's something you can do. So we'll have to save that for next episode.
What's down there?
I forget. Actually, there is something cool I can show you now though. I hate this. No, there we go.
That was pretty
That's
average.
pretty quality. So I'm hoping I come back out as so I come back out as a pumpkin. Nice, thank you.
You kind of want those lives now, don't you?
No, buddy. I
That
don't-
life you missed.
No, I don't need it.
Can you not follow this as Banjo? Is it too small?
You can, but there's no point because there's only a pumpkin-sized hole at the end of it to go through.
I've never seen anyone do this backwards like you were just doing it.
It's pretty good, mate. Well,
This
I'm
is
still-
quite difficult with the light in.
Yeah, it really is. Go. Go. Alright, so we go through here and you'll see we meet our good old mate Cheeto.
Oh, is this who you learn how to cheat from?
Yeah. You get like random stuff. Like you can obviously just look all these codes up online, but you get all sorts of different ones like unlimited eggs. You can make it so like your character has a big head. You know, just random.
Is it
stuff
actually
like that.
cheating,
Red
or-
feathers. Well, I don't know. Again, it's like
I'd be interested
it's
to
part
know.
of the game. So
I'd be interested to know as to whether that would disable the achievements in this new Xbox version.
yeah, that would be interesting. It makes sense. But yeah, and you can basically he's lost all his spell pages, and if you find them, he'll give you a spell for each one you find. So that's pretty cool. But I don't think we're gonna worry about that too much with this game because it's not really useful, and it kind of takes away from it. So I'm sort of tossing up whether I should just jump off and land it. So I'm just gonna see if I can make this full throttle. Wow, are you serious? Fair enough. But yeah, actually, yeah, we'll go and get this last Jiggy in Gruntilda's lair, which is in Gruntilda statue I, and then we'll call it there for this episode. Might my magic get weak? Yes. And the magic comes up. Okay. Off to get the Jiggy, the wonderful Jiggy of. Don't know how to finish that.
That was amazing. Thanks for that.
Thanks, man. So the way you get this one, I think, is you can either get that flying pad in the really stupid way, like we did from Freeze Easy Peak, like use the running shoes and run over to it, or I think you can just climb all the way to the top here and just jump through into the eye. I have a feeling you can't do that now. Actually, that's a pretty long way away, isn't it? Yeah, okay. We have to do the stupid way. Oh. Damn it.
Do you mean the legitimate way, Nick?
No, the annoying hassle way. Hassly way. This guy's throwing balls at me too, which I don't really appreciate.
Well, you're pretty partial to that.
Not really, mate. I don't know about that. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Camera go, yes, okay. We should get this one. Alrighty, let's grab this.
You just broke her eye.
Yeah, it's pretty rude of me. Cool. Hey, and I've actually noticed, I was going to bring this up the other day, there's actually a glitch. Do you notice how, this is really like picking, I don't even know how I noticed this, but notice all the numbers on the side there, right? That like list your totals of all your items.
Yep.
Notice how they all have the egg texture?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be like that. They shouldn't all have the egg texture. This is a glitch, the only glitch I found with the Microsoft port.
Did the original not have that?
No, only the eggs did, and the rest of them had just their own sort of thing. It might have just been like a gold or a red for the red feathers or whatever.
That's interesting.
But yeah, that's.
Do you think that's just something that they noticed at the last minute and couldn't be fucked to change, or?
I don't know, to be honest. Like, I don't even know. They might not have even noticed it. Like, I don't really know how I noticed it, to be honest. But you can even see like the lives over there on the left, like our lives. That's even got the same texture. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. So, thanks for tuning in. Aww. So we'll have another episode up, hopefully within the next week or two.
Yeah.
After this one. So make sure you keep a lookout for that. And
Which level are we doing that?
next level we're going to be doing Rusty Bucket Bay, and hopefully we're going to have a guest appearance from one of our mates.
Bit of a guest star.
Yep.
The
one and only.
hint who he is. He may have worked on the development of this game.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that is certainly a possibility.
It's
or
definitely
he could
maybe.
also be one of our mates. It's definitely one of those two.
Or he could be both.
It's definitely one of those three options. Definitely.
Is it?
Or he could just be some guy we found on the street. It's definitely one of those options.
He's a top bloke. That. Won't reveal his name yet, but it's awesome.
It's adequate.
I think it's awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
Anyway, we'll see you next time, guys. So yeah,
All right.
Rusty Bucket Bay, and I'm gonna fail big time in that one. So yeah, I'm
That's
not.
because you're a bit shit.
Oh mate, everyone sucks shit at this level.
Well, bucket. What?
Nah, I'm done with this. I'm going home.
You're home.
Yep. See you guys. There's never any episodes happening again.
All right.
See you guys.
Goodbye.
But for reals, we'll be back. See you shortly. Bye.
Will we?
Yep.
All right. Bye.